Texas. It's the second largest U.S. state in both size and population, but it's second to none when it comes to state pride. To truly understand how much Texans love their state, you have to go all the way back to March 1836. That's when a group of Texas rebels signed a Declaration of Independence from Mexico. At the same time, about 200 Texans, including Colonels James Bowie and William B. Travis and famed frontiersman Davy Crockett, were facing off against a massive Mexican army at the Alamo. After a 2-week siege, Mexican troops overran the Alamo, killing nearly every last defender. The Texans may have lost the battle, but time spent on the siege distracted Mexican troops while Texas revolutionaries started to plot their next move. Just 5 weeks later, Remember the Alamo served as a rallying cry for the ragtag Texas Army as it finally won independence from Mexico at the Battle of San Jacinto. The new Republic of Texas's Lone Star flag became the fourth flag since 1519 to fly over Texas, after the French, Spanish, and Mexican. Texas remained independent from 1836 to 1845, when it became part of the United States. During the American Civil War, pro-slavery Texas joined the Confederacy. The Confederate flag became the sixth to fly over Texas. And we bet you didn't know it was those six flags that inspired the popular Six Flags theme park chain, originally founded in Arlington, Texas in 1961. Texas has more than 17,000 miles of highway. That's enough to get you from Austin to Beijing and back. The King Ranch in South Texas, known as the birthplace of Texas cattle ranching, covers an area larger than the state of Rhode Island. In addition to 27 million people, Texas is home to some 12 million cattle. In fact, it's the nation's largest producer of cattle, as well as cotton, wool, and oil. If Texas were a country, it would rank as the world's fifth largest petroleum producer, contributing to a state economy larger than all but 11 countries on Earth. The state may be known for its longhorns and black gold, but did you know it also helps lead the nation in wind power production? The Roscoe Wind Farm in West Texas, one of the world's largest, covers nearly 100,000 acres, more than 4 times the size of Manhattan. In some ways, you could argue Texas kind of is its own country. Texans have their own Pledge of Allegiance, and they fly the Lone Star flag at the same height as the U.S. flag, a right they reserved in their statehood agreement. And we're sure you've heard the saying, don't mess with Texas. But we bet you didn't know that it began as the slogan for an anti-litter campaign back in the 1980s. Since then, it's become the unofficial state motto and a symbol of Texans' unwavering pride.